Alright, everyone, welcome back to the Fire Continent campaign, now featuring 5 players instead of 4. And last time is where we got said 5th player after everyone broke out of jail. It definitely did not help with the wizard at all, or from the wizard. And then they stalked down a flying object, or a flying shrub, I should say. And now they're on the run.
Fugitive arc commence.
Yep. Fugitive arc coming through, arc. Guys.
Insert a sad theme here.
No, it's the Runaway Fugitives theme, yo.
It's PMD. There has to be a fugitive arc.
I mean, one of those fugitive arcs was more like apocalyptic arc, but you know.
And then there was the one where you go to hell.
I think that's the one he meant.
We don't talk about that one.
Yeah, we do. We just did. Alright, and so currently our team is heading northward from the rolling hills to the west of Huif City, and currently they're still within the boundaries of the Huif of the Lusk Guild HQ, but they're about to cross into outpost territory. And that's where we pick up with our party having a riveting conversation, I'm sure. Maybe about Pichu.
I'm sorry, it's been quite a while, so we're probably all a bit rusty.
The rusties are real.
Yeah.
Oh man, I still can't believe we are on the run now. We need a plan besides just, running.
Surviving?
Well, yeah, that's true, but, we need to clear our name, and we need to find out who wanted to blame us and why.
Well, if your names are written in mud, then I recommend getting some water to clean it up.
Look, right now we don't have the resources or fact that we're not being actively chased to bother doing any of that stuff.
You don't know that. You don't know if we are probably actively chased. At least very soon.
I would like the idea that we're not being chased. If we can't know that, then
we should assume we are.
I can't imagine we wouldn't be at this point. We took out an entire jail and are wanted for murdering someone, so...
Oh no, do you think we have, wanted posters now?
Probably.
If we don't, we likely will soon.
My parents, what will they think if they see it?
Oh, it'll be fine. I hear that wanted posters are I hear wanted posters for you Pokemon are terrible at getting your faces right. They give you overly large noses and stuff like that.
Okay. The ones we've seen so far were pretty good.
We haven't seen any.
We have seen the one
we're not considering is when do they send out parts of the guild to come after us?
They probably already have. Which is also why we should keep moving. But to where?
Well, I thought we already came up with that plan.
Yeah, we're on our way to the Volara Guild, remember?
Yeah, I know, but what we need a plan to how they won't believe us.
Well, we just don't tell them anything.
It's also not their jurisdiction.
Don't you think they will have spread our posters over there, they will probably assume we're running there, right?
I think the idea was they wouldn't be fast enough if we get there first.
Yeah, but they will get there eventually. Yeah, but
We
I
need
also don't have
somewhere
any.
relatively safe where we can lie low and gather information. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not how any of this was supposed to go.
Maybe we can start a new life or something. But I need to tell my parents.
We don't really have much other option at this point.
This is not how I expected things to go at all.
This is not how I wanted things to go.
All right. So now that you're hitting the road, you guys need to go ahead and sign a scout, a navigator, defender, and a utility person.
I believe we decided newbie should be the defender from now on, right?
I mean, do you want to go and look for Weedle?
No.
Trying to remember what rolls everybody had to make.
So it's kind of dependent on the situation that y'all get thrown into with the role, but generally speaking, as a scout, you can assume that you're going to be rolling notice. And navigator is going to be survival of some kind. And defender so far has been mostly constitution notice, although that's because we haven't exactly run into any threats yet. And then for this one, utility would be more than likely looking out for pelipers.
I should probably be a navigator. I have studied the maps and well, I was never here before, but you know, I think I know where we could, like, I'm sorry,
Kiana can probably be a scout, and so could Aster.
Right. Therefore, rolls, we have 5.
Aster will keep a lookout for pursuers.
and we can double the sign, right? Everybody can take a roll.
Yeah, one
Because
of
you're
you will be
One
on
roll
the
to get
double
to.
up. Unless you want to have no one on utility.
Aster will take utility.
I guess
It's probably. I was just about to say it's probably smart to have the one that can, at least for the remainder of the day, fly be the scout.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah.
So we'll just have 2 scouts then.
This is fine.
Okay.
All right, then navigator, roll your intelligence notice.
Oh boy, the dice are back.
The dice are back. Or not intelligence survival, my bad.
What was my int? Okay.
All right, so you're successfully taking the appropriate low roads to make yourselves as least conspicuous as possible. You also know that on your path you're going to run into a town unless you want to skirt around it.
So we will probably pass through town. I doubt they have heard anything here yet, but maybe we should like take on disguises or something, and like, or one of us should like maybe go into the town, or a few of us, I don't know. So we can like scout the town and find out if anybody already is on the look for us.
As long as we're still within areas of the Lost Guild, I'd be concerned about that.
I mean, if you want me to just walk in, I'm sure I could just walk in. Nobody knows I'm with you, so I'll just walk in, see if there's any posters of you, pretend I'm not a shaman, and walk out.
Yeah, that
Unless
sounds
we
like.
need to restock on supplies or something, we should Probably just avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that if you're going to avoid this town, you're going to have to get out quite a bit closer to the volcano.
So I don't know. I mean, we could probably like. I'm not sure. Like, I think we should definitely have one of us go into there. But I also really don't want to get close to the volcano. But then again, like going through the city is also not a safe option. I don't know. I'm not good at planning this.
We could be inconspicuous going through town instead of trying to go around it.
It's not a bad idea for Fern to go in and try scouting things out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can scout it out. We wait outside of town, see if anybody even knows about us, and if not, we can just walk through there. We should probably still disguise ourselves, so if somebody comes later, nobody has seen us. We should still keep it low. But
Oh, I've heard stories about this. What you Pokemon do to wear disguises is you wear these hoods over your head, and you become completely invisible.
I mean, yeah, basically, I guess, but not fully.
I feel like that would be
also
more conspicuous.
Also, I want to repeat again that I said we should not sell this mask. It would have been very helpful now.
I don't think any of us planned for this. None of us could have.
I mean,
true, but
you say that, but you have to remember you'd be your bodies would be unchanged.
Well, I could disguise myself for a different Bagan.
Only ones you'd seen.
Fern, head into town and see if it looks like there are any wanted posters or anything like that.
Yeah.
We'll do so once we reach it.
Alright, so I guess that's going to be your scouting role in the future. So who's the other scout?
Kiona was.
Alright, so Kiona, roll your wisdom notice.
Okay. Ow.
Alright, so what you're able to figure out is that you can tell that this trail has not really been passed through very often. And you also can tell that if there is any traffic that would go to this town, it would probably be from the Melodic Sea more than the Lusk Guild.
Okay. Well, we don't have to worry too much about anyone coming from the direction we came from.
Alright.
If anything, Melodic Sea would be where most of the town is going to be coming from instead of the Lusk Guild, so we actually might be safe here.
Given that statement, Fern, make your wisdom notice check as well.
Okay. Reason Purser.
Oof.
Yeah, so you look around and you don't think you see a Pelipper.
Well, no Pelipper's here.
Like, there might be another Pokemon in the sky, but it's not a Pelipper, so.
No Pelipper's here.
Wait, there is still something there, though?
Wait. You only look for Pelipers, right? Are you seeing maybe what's
Yanmega.
Yanmega? Yeah, I was looking up the name. Did you see a Yanmega?
Maybe. I was looking for Pelipper.
Do you know what a Yanmega looks like? Do you know what a Pelipper looks like?
I thought Aster was the one who was looking out for pursuers.
I mean, you can, but you cannot fly. So, you know.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, actually, would you need to like? I just look up. What do I see?
The sky.
Oh,
There are
Aaron sees a cloud.
clouds.
It's shaped like a tuba.
No,
That makes him sad again.
only if it was a storm cloud, tuba shaped cloud.
Then would you be worried?
Hmm.
Because that would be more like a tornado.
Okay, so I guess nobody's following us yet. That's good. I'm not really convinced. You seem so nonchalant about this, but
Well, to be fair, he's not wanted.
true.
Yeah, sorry, I don't really get this whole fugitive stuff.
Well, I mean, you are kinda like, since you're traveling with us, you are. I
Aaron.
mean, sorry, don't never mind. Let's continue.
Oh wait, you're right. That should have been Aster's role. Whoops. We just you guys talked about sending Fern in first, and then I totally forgot. Lol.
Yeah, Fern was scouting the town.
F.
You can maybe just say it happened before.
We'll just say Aster saw no Pelipper.
Okay.
It wouldn't be just looking for Pelipper, though. It would be looking for any Pokemon
Pursuer.
at all.
Just roll it anyway. Just roll it
in the
then.
sky, on the ground, anywhere.
Let's just roll it.
Yeah, just roll it too. What the heck?
Guys, I'm feeling a strange sensation, like a time warp.
No.
Time
He's
paradox.
just unconvinced at Fern's abilities. Yeah, he's totally right.
Parser, how we missed
Good job,
you.
Parser. All right.
It's like, okay, I'll give them a 10 to start with.
Yeah, so
maybe.
So newbie, you're pretty sure that it's going to rain soon. And you guys are taking the low road.
How? Okay, it's gonna rain. God, it's gonna rain. Just heads up.
If it's going to rain, it's probably going to get very muddy again. Maybe we should probably. Well, here's the thing: we should probably try to get some shelter, but also Fern needs to find us again. So that's a bit bit of a
shelter,
problem.
but also to just not being in the low roads.
Not necessarily. I mean, there could be some place to hide here, but still, we kind of lose Fern if we do that.
We likely won't have to worry about pursuers as much, though.
Yeah, maybe we should have thought this through more before we sent Fern into the city. But I mean, I guess. So, finally, how long do I think it takes for him to travel to this town?
For Fern, I mean, he isn't like traveling ahead of you guys right now. Like, you still have like another few hours before you reach it. You're either gonna have to push into the night to reach it, or you're going to have to do it next morning.
So Fern is still with us.
Yeah. He's basically radaring above you, is what I thought was going on.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figure.
Okay, I was just confused because of. Okay, I see. Yeah, then it's no problem. Then never mind. I got confused, guys.
So,
then we can probably maybe search for something.
So, two options that I will present to you is you can push into the night or you can look for shelter now.
But since nobody's following us, apparently, I would vote.
Well, if we push into the night, we're more. If we wait, we leave the opportunity for people to catch up to us. Is the thing.
Yeah, but also right now nobody's looking for us, and if we push through the night, we are closer to town, which is also a potential risk.
We should keep going. We need to cover as much ground as we can while we can.
I'm with Astra
Okay.
on this one.
All right.
All right.
So Aaron will just stay back now.
So as Newbie foretold, the rain is starting to come down, and then as Aaron foretold, you guys taking the low road means that there is now a healthy amount of mud on the ground. I don't know if Shaman can fly if it's overcast. That's a big old question mark to me. All right.
At least technically, Shaman does not de-transform in rain, so yeah, they still can. It's sort of, I suppose technically because it's still technically sunny, even though, or at least the sun is still.
It's still day.
It's still day.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why our training started in this mud pit, because it's muddy all the time everywhere.
They wouldn't have known that we were going to be on the run.
Still don't like the mud.
All right, Fern is starting to feel pretty bristly up there.
Bristly?
Yeah.
Bold.
You're feeling it.
Brisk?
It's
No, bristly.
The air is ionizing.
Oh. Let's see. Air's ionizing. That means... Oh, I know. And he's going to fly a bit closer. Hey, guys! Lightning's coming!
Wait, what?
Not again!
Yeah. Aaron just freezes.
Oh, yeah.
Eric, Fiona, and Newbie all hit the ground.
Oh, no!
How?
How flat is the land around us?
It's pretty flat, but it's also muddy.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We're also lower down, though.
I mean, the highest
Impromptu
thing
mud
among
sport.
you is definitely not Aaron this time.
Impromptu mud sport.
Maybe we should really start finding shelter now.
Where?
Alright, so I also...
So Fern's going... seeing everyone just duck down, Fern's gonna land, more or less just ignore the mud and just give him a confused look like, what are you guys doing?
Does that
Surviving.
reach your AC?
Whose?
Fern's.
Yes.
Alright. So yeah, you just get blasted straight to the ground from the sky. You take 5 damage.
Oh,
Whoever's
lightning
after
rod.
us must be an electric type Pokemon. So I think my connection is really bad.
Ow!
No, sorry.
Okay.
What is it with nature always shooting lightning at us? Why?
As I said, it's probably the electric type that's after us. That's the only explanation.
Okay, I think I see why you guys are at the ground now.
Is there no lightning where you come from?
There is, but we have trees, and it generally strikes the trees.
Oh.
We're in completely flat ground right now.
Well, I guess Fern's officially part of the group, guys. He's been struck by lightning.
It's not a very good introduction.
Do you think we should make that? Do you think we should make that a requirement for being part of Team Origin, being struck by lightning?
I don't think Esther has been struck by lightning yet.
Why did you have to jinx it?
I mean, unless someone wants to act as the lightning rod again. All right.
No.
So, are you guys gonna keep trying to trudge through the mud? Are you gonna crawl through the mud, or try to bury yourselves in the mud, or whatever you guys want to do?
Make a blanket of mud and just sleep.
Ugh.
Aaron is actually going to do that. He's just lying down, making a blanket. Guys,
right.
we should.
Aaron,
Wait
that's
here.
gross.
So
That's
while
gross.
Aaron's body disappears into the brown stuff, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Watching in horror.
Aster
Agreed.
isn't going to go that far. It is going to just kind of coat itself a little bit.
Yeah, Fern
But
seeing
otherwise,
this.
try to keep going.
Yeah, Fern seeing this is going to all seeing what Aaron and Aster are doing is going to sort of try and mud bath as well.
Newbie Kiona will adamantly refuse to do such.
I mean, you saw what happened to Fern.
Oh yeah, I'll be fine though.
Right. Uh-huh.
So, Nubi, what's your AC?
I mean, it didn't look like it hurt that bad.
Have you already
say that
forgotten
in-
the first time?
No, I have not forgotten the first time.
Look, I can clean you off afterwards, okay?
Fine. So he gives himself a bit of a mud bath too, but make sure not to get any under his aura flaps.
He hasn't figured out how to raise them by themselves yet. Go.
No, he just doesn't want to get any under them.
All right. So, in order to keep progressing now, you're going to have to roll your dex survive.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Unless you want to fly, of course.
Just all of us?
I mean, he could fly you all. That's a possibility.
No. I meant rolling dex survive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see that Aaron is once again just zooming.
You just see a trail of mud. I'm turning into like a
I love you too, Parser.
Alright, so...
I made the same roll as Astro without any mods.
So, yeah, Aaron just zooms through the mud, just clearing a path for Kiona to walk behind without any scathing, and Aster was unfortunately on the side of the splash zone of Aaron, and he gets coated in mud. And then Newbie and Fern are just kind of walking behind this newfound trail of destruction, but not nearly as closely as Kiona.
She's got to keep an eye on
Aster
it.
is okay with this because getting coated in mud was the objective anyway.
task failed successfully.
Task failed successfully. Alright, so all in all, you guys feel like you're basically going unhindered with the powers of Aaron. So you guys think that you're most of the way there, but there's still a little bit to go before the town will be in sight, especially with reduced vision.
Right.
How's the weather now?
The same.
Great.
All right.
You'd think a place called the Fire Continent wouldn't have as much rain.
I know, right?
I mean, you say that, but it's only rained like 3 times.
Every time we've been out.
That's not true. It hasn't rained when you took Weedle.
Wormhole.
Actually, didn't it?
It didn't rain
Oh, yeah,
with
no.
Weedle or Wurmple. It rained after that for Weedle. Yeah, you haven't seen him again, I suppose.
All right. We don't necessarily need or maybe even want to get there tonight. If we're getting close, why don't we take shelter for the rest of the night and get there in the morning? I just thought it might be better to be closer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just as long as we're out of sight.
Yeah, so if you guys want to take shelter, it'll be Wisdom Survival from Scouts. And then if Scouts or Utility. And then if you guys want to keep moving forward, it's going to be Exert Strength.
I think we're already rolling for the...
Yeah, I'm starting to roll for shelter.
6+.
Wow, my rolls are very well. Actually,
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
2.
I'm used to 20 rolls.
Yeah, I'm like, having +2s in this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys find a nice area with like the lightning rod tree, and then you can also, there's like a little bit of rock so that you could probably push together to make a small little tent of some kind. Or, Fern could make one out of grass or something. The patented shaman wigwam.
All right, let's head over here and let's shelter.
Aster will clean everybody off with water gun before we bunker down for the night.
Thanks, Aster.
Thank you.
All right, so because you guys decided to push, you only have 2 units of time for this. AKA you can have 2 food items or train for 2 of the time periods or whatever.
I thought we needed 2 to get full rest.
Yeah, if you want, you could get the full effects of rest too.
Newbie's gonna sleep it off.
I still have system strain to deal with.
Yeah, I'm also going to sleep. But shouldn't we like keep watch or something? Some kind of rotation?
No, that's Newbie's job.
You don't need to sleep, newbie, right? That's the Riolu thing.
Whoa, I didn't say that. We just move real fast.
Ah, okay. Yeah, then still voting for watch rotation.
I mean, if you guys need me to watch, I will. So I guess Newbie will keep watch.
I'm not feeling too tired. I can watch for part of the night as well if you want.
Yeah, same.
I got struck by lightning.
So, are you gonna pass him a shell bell, or are you just gonna let him live with it?
Aster will pass a shell bell.
Okay. So you'll heal it off overnight, because you took 5 damage. You'll heal 5 HP with the shell bell.
Okay.
Right, it is level based, isn't it?
Yep. You guys are knocking them, but like they have their uses. So with Aster and Aaron deciding to help out Newbie with a slot of time, you'll have +2 to your roll, which will be once again, notice con.
Okay,
I think that's gonna end up being like +4 with us, with them helping you.
it's just a +3. Wait, yeah.
Wow.
Thanks,
That
Mark.
+3
Love you too.
helps.
Oh man. Gotta
Imagine
set.
without the +3.
I'm like, imagine what would have happened if you guys didn't choose to spend a unit of time with him. He would have fallen asleep on you. So,
Or it's just like, oh, that's a +3. That's a nice +3 right there.
eventually
Let me just
the
concentrate.
rain stops and the clouds are still overcast. You don't see anything pursuing. It's too dark to see if there's anything above you. But you don't really think you see any movement up there. And the next day ends up coming. The clouds are parting and you have a beautiful sunrise. And everything is all wet with mud.
Yeah, by this point in time, I'm sure the people who were awake when night fell noticed this, but now everyone sees that Fern is now land shay.
All right, and do I recover my system strain since I was up all night, or do I still have it?
Yeah, your system strain will go down again because you chose the defender role. I'd be screwing you over if I were like, oh, you still don't get anything, defender.
Okay, a very important question. How small? How small is this landform shaman?
Oh, it's tiny. It's like 8 inches. So let me translate that to not freedom for you.
It is
like
that's
a third
very
of
tiny.
a meter.
Let's see, 0.2 meters.
Yeah, 20 centimeters. Okay. In that case, Aaron is of course already up and awake, and he's kind of running around, and he's just waiting for somebody to wake up. Who's waking up first?
Newbie's just sitting on a rock, wiggling his legs back and forth as he watches the sunrise.
Newbie!
What?
Fern is gone.
No, he's not. He's right there.
Where?
He points to the land shaman.
Oh, I thought that was just a bush.
No, Aaron. That's Fern.
Oh right, he can transform. Yeah, right. He was working. He's very good at being stealthy. Okay.
Do you think if we wore him as a hat, we could convince someone that we're a new Pokemon?
Probably. Maybe he would actually like that, since he, doesn't want to find people have people find out that he's a shaman. So
Maybe if you wear him on your head, they'll think that you're like some kind of mutant, Bagon.
And then they will stop following us because they fear me.
I don't know if fear is the right word, but maybe they'll think you have an afro or something.
Oh, No, I actually want to get a new haircut, but I don't have any
hair,
hair.
Aaron.
Now I want hair.
Oh, Aaron.
I could get a wig. How would I look like with a wig?
Newbie tries to imagine it, and he says, kind of unnatural, to be honest.
Gosh, I'm just imagining him with like the most flamboyant wig in the world.
Yeah, I'm just seeing him with a freaking Legolas wig right now.
Oh my gosh.
Aaron with a pompadour.
No.
Groose Aaron confirmed.
Oh, that's an amazing image.
Wonder if I could give Kiona a different enough first style to make it so that she was unrecognizable. And he starts drawing in the mud.
Drawing with a stick or with the quill?
With a stick.
Like, good.
Assume most of
Do I have to
parties
make
waking up.
Do I have to make an art roll for that?
I don't know. I'm going to assume that only you can read it. If you want someone else to be able to tell what it is, then you would.
I imagine Kiona comes over and she looks at what he's doing and she's like, "What is that?" And he's like, "It's you." And she's like, "Ugh."
It'll be like Sokka's Suki sculpture.
Oh my god.
No, it's Suki! We all understand if you break up with him now, Suki.
That's perfect.
Okay, so that's canon now.
All right, so while Newbie is making hieroglyphics, Fern and Aster, what are you doing?
Fern's probably waking up eventually, probably very lazily. Sort of tell that the difference between those who wake up through the guild and someone who's just started waking up with an actual sleep schedule, so he's very sluggishly waking up.
Aster is actually probably in a similar situation due to not getting a lot of sleep the previous night.
As much as a star, you can look like groggy.
Probably
You might
it's
just
armor
lazily
bumped
put on one
cracking
of
a little
the.
bit.
Oh yeah, did you ever make that set of sticky notes for Aster with the quill?
Do we have any sticky notes? I don't think we do.
Well, I guess you know what you're gonna send Fern to buy in town then.
Yeah.
He's gonna have no understanding, like, why? No, you'll see.
Okay, now Fern, when you go into town, I want you to buy a set of sticky notes, okay? And he gives Fern like 5 gold.
Wait, you want him to buy? Why?
Trust me, you'll see. It's a great idea.
What?
No, thanks.
Is everything okay, Fern? You look very disoriented.
I can't yawn on it. I can't yawn on command.
That's close.
Morning.
Morning. It's already like pretty late, but we didn't want to wake you up.
It's not late. The sun's rising.
I mean, it's late for our standards. I guess.
I guess fair enough.
And also, if you consider that we are being chased, then it's always late.
While Fern is waking up, Newbie's just kind of looking at him, and he's thinking to himself, "Wonder if I can brush his leaves like fur."
Oh no.
And more hieroglyphics suddenly appear in
Yes.
the mud.
Nobody is going to torment anyone in the group that could be styled.
Unless, yeah, Aaron is safe, but he doesn't want to be. Well, actually, you say that, but he's also come out with facial styles for Aster. Might see some preemptive sticky note emotes in the mud as well.
Nui, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Sorry,
He's like
just
toothless right
give
now,
me-
where he's like on the rock, but there's hieroglyphics all around him. If you step on one of them hieroglyphics,
Just gets really mad.
Come on, I was working on that.
I don't know where the mud starts and the drawings begin.
Don't listen to him. I think it looked great.
Anyway, Fern, as soon as you're ready, you should probably head into town so we can get an idea of how safe it is for us to pass through.
Right. Just give me a second. Sort of
Of
shakes
course.
himself. He sort of shakes himself to wake up. All right. I'm laying for him now. Gonna have to get
So how does that work exactly?
Okay, so we shaman have Gracidia flowers. Are sort of... They're the flowers that sort of make us... We're known for those flowers, and, well, when we absorb the pollen of a Gracidia flower, we gain the ability to transform between forms. Probably don't want to do it too often because it make me be a little more conspicuous, but it'd be nice to have a flower around just in case I ever needed to transform.
Do you have one with you by chance?
I assume I don't. Or at least if I do, it's...
I'm like, it should be in your character sheet if you do have one.
No, I don't.
Yeah, so no.
Oh. So
No, I used a flower to fly here, and I sort of didn't think to take it with me. Oops.
The ones
Wait,
growing
but-
on your head don't work?
hold on, does that
Wait,
mean
and
you
how-
just got here yesterday then?
I think so,
So,
yeah.
How are you planning to get back then if you don't have?
The wizard told us about you sooner than that. Did he know you were coming?
I mean, he is a wizard.
I don't know.
Rhetorical question, talking to myself, sorry.
Oh. But I thought I'd get a Gracidia here and head back whenever I felt like it. I don't know. I don't really think
Maybe
that
you
far.
find one in town. If you find a great idea in town, could you also look if you maybe find like a wig or something?
Why?
What's a wig?
And sticky
So
notes.
so basically, this is all yeah. Oh, and sticky notes. It's all part of my plan. Like I said, we need to disguise ourselves. And if I have to live a new life as a fugitive, I want to at least look stylish.
Should
I mean,
be
I can get
concerned?
behind that.
I feel like I should be
Okay.
concerned.
Okay, so I go in town and I find sticky notes and a wig.
Yes,
Yes.
just ask for it, and they will show you.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh no.
I hate it.
Elvis, the big on.
The chat can see it, but
That's gonna draw so much more attention.
I'm gonna be honest, that was not the last hair I thought that you'd choose to wig with. Alright, so Fern, you keep going. Well, I guess you all keep going until you see until the town is is close enough that you can see Fern go in, but not close enough that you'd be conspicuous. And
Hey, well. Oh no, I do have money. Never mind. I was just about to say, should I get some money from you guys? But no, I actually have money.
Does
And I
Aster
think
have
that-
any familiarity with this town if most of the traffic into it comes from the Melodic Sea?
this is basically, if you don't want to go through the Lusk Guild, you go through here. It's basically a Daboonies, like semi tourist mostly. If you don't like the Lusk Guild and you don't like the Melodic Sea, you hang out here.
So it's Marsh Point without the marsh.
It's
Well, you
it's
say
Marsh
that,
Point with
but,
water. Well, no one wants to go to Marsh Point. People actually choose to come here.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the town
I
called?
want to go to Marsh Point.
You don't know what the town's called. Only Fern would have such information.
So I'm not familiar with the place?
Oh. Fair point. How familiar?
And I would assume there would be something like Pokemon would occasionally talk about, yeah, I went to such and such a town over the weekend, or where'd you get that? Oh, I bought it in
Also,
this place or
one
something
thing,
like that.
like, don't we have a map? Because how else would Aaron have known that there's a town up ahead?
I
Or
guess
does the map just say town?
it's just no name. No, we don't do no names out here. I live with enough of those in real life, and that's not even a joke.
Oh,
There's literally locations out here named no name. All right, so yeah, it's just the town is just called like
Feebass Village.
Feebass Village. I was gonna say try and make up a Merrill pun, except for then I was like, I can't say that one name, and I can't think of any other puns. I know that Merrill's in there somewhere, so we'll just call it Merrill Bay.
Merrill.
And it's gonna be spelled amazingly. It's gonna be spelled
Awful.
perfect.
there it is. Merrill Bay.
I don't think whoever came up with the town name was very educated.
It's a very original name.
Let's see. Myrule Boy Bie. Myrule Bie Boye. Got it.
No, it's Mario Bay.
They misspelled it.
Oh, Mario Bai. Okay.
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 Yeah,
So Aaron
I
goes
think that's
into
the
town.
name. Aaron goes into town? No.
No. Fern goes into town.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Fern's heading into town.
All right, so you make it into town. There's not really like a gate or anything here. Oh yeah, I should also mention that Merrill Bay, it doesn't have an outpost in it, but it is under the jurisdiction of the Slate
Mellow
Cliff outpost.
Okay. Which is part of
So I'll write that down for you guys.
Is that the Mellow Seas jurisdiction of the Lusk Guilds?
So this is still Lusk Guild territory, technically speaking. And the outpost for this one is northwest. So it's kind of in... let me just pop open the share screen for you guys.
Oh no, we're going to have to go past that.
So the outpost for you guys, if I can find the dot.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are like here right now. And the Slate Cliff outpost is over here. So it's not... It overwatches the cliff of the volcano, but it isn't like close enough that it's going to be volcanic terrain. And so its borders are basically where you've entered, and you're probably going to be there for a while.
Which means it's watching all the way across the...
So if you avoided the town, you might have had to visit that.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing we went through. Or at least consider.
Okay.
Wait.
All right, so you make it into Merrill Bay.
Just Fern or all of us?
Just Fern.
Just Fern.
Okay.
What are you doing? What you looking for?
If one person goes, the rest
First
gets
things first,
teleported.
he's just gonna casually look around, see if there are any wanted posters or anything like that.
You don't really see anything like around the town. There is a post office, of course, that you could check out. That's if there was a team, they'd go there.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna casually just check it out.
Yeah, so
Check out.
you go to this post office. It's kind of like a harbor, so but like the bottom half of it has like a pool, so the water types can swim in and deliver their mail that way, and then there's the opening in the ceiling for the pelipers to fly in. So it's kind of like this weird hybrid location. And so it doesn't really have a bulletin that you can see, so as far as you know, there are no wanted posters here. It's more for daily mail than like mission mail.
Okay. Okay. Seeing that, he's probably just gonna go back into town. Maybe is there when he's going back into town? Is there any sort of gossiping happening around?
Are you just gonna eavesdrop on people?
Less eavesdrop, more just casually, like basically listen for like if like anybody says like outlaw or criminals or something like that, he might listen in more, but just sort of keep his ears open for something like outlaw or criminal being said.
All right. Roll your sneak charisma.
Okay. Okay, I think
This is gonna be
because I think okay, so if I am right,
Everything's fine. So you walk by and you might hear someone talking about baloney. Maybe
Right.
something about a geodudu.
Yeah. He's
The
still
heck is
waking.
a
He's
baloney?
apparently still waking up.
What the heck is a baloney? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, not hearing anything and not seeing anything is probably just like, okay, it's probably safe for them. So yeah, after hearing that, he's probably just gonna find someone who doesn't appear to be busy and ask about where to find a wig and some sticky notes.
All right. So you find a local Ludicolo. And he's just like, oh, you want to see cousin Jerry's store?
Sure.
Yeah, cousin Jerry. He's got all kinds of good stuff out here. It's really great when you're a water type and something on land, because it mixes well of both types. Otherwise, you're kind of isolated to just one half of the store.
Okay. Where is it?
I can just take you there. It's no trouble, small Ludicolo. Or are you a Lotad? You're a Lotad. Wait, what happened to your beak?
I'm a Florog.
A Florhog?
Yeah, Florog.
Well, Well, I'll just keep calling you Logtad, Logtad.
That's fine.
All right, so this Ludicolo guy takes you to Cousin Jerry's, where it's basically a general store. It's got a better selection than you would have found at Marsh Point, but it's still pretty thin. There are sticky notes, and there's not really like a wig per se, but there's like this the bedding for beds, so like hay.
Maybe they could do something with that. I'll take some sticky notes. And I'll take a bit of bedding if you don't mind.
Alright, well, that will amount to approximately 25 poke.
Okay, sure. Yeah, fur and a handsome 25 poking.
Yeah, so this is enough bedding for like a bed, so you would have quite a bit of hair, Aaron. You would be, at best, Legolas, because it's meant for you to sit on for your whole body.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm apparently causing a great catastrophe.
All right, so you guys see Fern coming back.
I got the sticky notes, and they didn't really have a wig per se, but
Aw.
they did have a bunch of straw for straw beds. So I thought, maybe you guys could do something with it.
I could probably.
What are
work
we
with that.
encouraging?
Yeah.
Fashion, Fiona. Fashion.
Why are you
Yay!
encouraging him?
Because it's silly.
And again, we need a new identity, and this could be fun.
She face palms.
All right, so Aaron, you quickly realize that you have no way to attach this stuff to your head as it falls off.
Oh,
your
but
head.
you see, we have sticky notes.
You have a
I don't think
feeling
that's
that the
work.
sticky part of the sticky note is not going to be able to keep hair on your head, especially considering the fact it's sticky on only one side.
I guess we will figure it out later. And he just stows away the hay into his backpack.
All right, so you now have sticky notes, newbie.
Alright, he's gonna start drawing various expressions on them.
You know, at least we have something for bedding if someone ever needs it.
All right,
Point,
so
apparently.
Wait, but are there wanted posters?
Oh, there are no water posters at all.
Huh.
None at all. How suspicious. Nobody is wanted. Maybe this is a criminal outpost.
From what I remember, this place is pretty out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, didn't see any but any wanted posters. Nothing in the post office for any jobs or anything. And I listened around, but it didn't sound like anyone was talking about you guys. So I think it's safe.
So, you can just go through the city then?
Yeah,
Or
just
to the town?
walk casually, and I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly happen?
A lot?
I think it actually might be alright.
Okay, if Esther says this, I'm actually convinced. Let's do it.
Huh.
all right, so are you all coming in, or are you, or is Kiona gonna be safe or something?
I'm gonna follow with.
And Newbie's going to give her a new hairstyle.
Aaron is trying
As you're walking, you feel something touching your fur, Kiona.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. You'll love it, I'm sure.
It only makes me worry more.
No, trust me, it'll look great.
I'm like, I mean, if you can do your work charisma if you wanted to see how effective it is.
Oh boy.
Here we
I'm
go.
not looking forward to this.
Oh, was that actually? No, actually, I think that was a -1.
Oh,
All right, so you've once again graced Kiona's hair with fluffy elegance. It's all nice and smooth.
essentially
puffy.
just
It's
default.
the bottom. It's the bottom right one.
I need to find it.
Hang on, I got it right here.
I know. Yes, he drew a bunch of hairstyles at one point because he was curious.
Like, all right.
Yeah, not bad. It gives off a bit of a arrogant vibe, but
It's perfect.
Like, let's see if I can show this off. There's, let's see, turn that on, move it up.
You're just gonna put it over her head, aren't you?
There we go. So yeah, there's the
Resting
beautiful
silent
art.
face.
There's Elvis, Aaron, and Kiona's new hairstyle, and the many reactions to it.
For a split second, I just see two of them.
Yeah, if you want to go see what they said, you guys can pause the video and try to play it at a 4th speed to find it. Anyway, where were we? All right, so
all heading into town.
yeah, so y'all heading into town. Somehow, Newbie was able to style Kiona's hair while walking successfully.
This feels weird.
Well, you look good at least.
All right, so now there's
And
just
you
the 5 of you standing somewhat in town.
I imagine we're just kind of walking through and like not standing around, but yeah, again, just passing through.
Aaron is trying so hard not to be suspicious.
It's probably being suspicious.
Yeah.
Aaron, what are you doing?
Ah! No, nothing illegal.
Aaron, just try not to make any noise. That includes talking.
So eventually, you see a sign called Uncle Jerry's, Aaron.
What does the sign look like? Like it's just plain sign?
So it says Uncle Jerry's, and then it has like a really simplified version of a Ludicolo doing a thumbs up and winking.
Since I'm not allowed to talk, I just point at the sign.
Oh, right. That's where I got those sticky notes from.
Aaron is just looking around. He really wants to say something.
Okay, what is it?
I kind of want to check that place out. It looks interesting.
I really don't think we should be making any stops.
But maybe they have like glue or something. You know, this is important.
Important? How?
Maybe we'll just try to weave the hay together later.
Okay, you're the expert.
You still have no way to attach it to his head, you know that.
We'll figure something.
I trust Newbie.
All right, so
It sounded like my
Justin, your
important story
resident
beat.
hairstylist, you leave Uncle Jerry's behind.
A neat place. They think I'm a low-tad, though.
Well, I mean, that works out for you, doesn't it?
I guess.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't
curious.
really-
Did Aaron have some sort of reason to recognize that place, or just that it stood out to him?
Let's put it this way: he has
Sure.
he has a knack for shopping.
Yeah. I also wasn't sure what Firely was going with that.
There was something trivial in there that Fire Alley wanted to try to get us to buy with Aaron.
What?
like a tuba or a fancy hat for Kiona. That sort of
She's
thing.
not getting a hat.
I mean, there may or may not have been glue in there, or wig gel, or Interact stuff.
No. Stopping.
All right. So, while you're in town, is there any items that you want to stock up on that have meaning in travel? I assume that you guys literally don't care about food at all, considering you have the lockbox.
We have the lockbox. I still have an apple, a wormberry, and pumpkin cookies. Well, I still have the sweet roll.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well stocked on food.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
look for
alright.
any items like blast seeds, reviver seeds.
Oh, we've only got one reviver seed.
Actually, I think you guys have 4.
Oh, okay.
We also have Aster.
Fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can confirm. At least I have 4.
We should be set then.
I still have 2 bottles of galvanized water.
I'm gonna go
Maybe
zap someone.
the bottles are attracting the lightning. It all makes sense now.
All right, I think we're gonna pass through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys decide to leave the town without really doing much in it.
We're boring. We know.
That was the plan from the get-go.
We're boring. We know.
And let's see. Who are you gonna keep the same assignments as yesterday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no, I can't. No, I can't fly anymore. But
Yeah.
oh well.
Who's utility again?
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna put him on top of Aaron's head.
Wait, but Aaron was navigator.
Well, yeah, but we can get him higher up so he feels like he's flying if he's on top of Aaron's head.
I like this idea very much.
Okay, so Newbie's gonna pick up Fern and put him on Aaron's head.
What am I doing up here?
You are scouting.
Let's see who's
Okay.
utility person again.
Aster.
All right, Aster, make your a wisdom notice check.
Okay.
All right. You see something flying towards town, and it doesn't look like a bird. It looks a lot more like an insect.
From which direction?
The way that you guys were coming.
So it's
So
essentially following along our trajectory.
yeah, it's heading towards the town.
Guys, I think, well, I don't know. Hopefully he's just planning to stop and drop off mail or something. Aster points this out.
Wait.
So,
who do you
Newbie and
see?
Aaron, you both know that this is definitely Lando coming.
But I'm in denial, you see. Guys,
What is he doing here?
I knew it. He's behind all of this. We need to stop him.
Aaron.
But also we need to get as far away as possible.
Aaron.
We need to
Aaron,
get
calm
to
down.
both.
Calm down, Aaron.
Okay.
Okay, Aster, just keep an eye on him as we keep going forward. If he keeps following us, let us know.
I think we should take cover before he spots us.
That is also a good idea.
All right.
Okay.
So, in order to find cover so he can't find you, you're all going to have to make a survival wisdom check.
No sneak.
Survival.
Well, let's put it this way. You don't have... If you find adequate ground, you don't need to sneak.
Okay.
Wait, so we are not in town anymore, right?
You guys are just barely outside of town.
How barely?
Ow.
Like,
You think you're Ow?
Like,
Oh, okay.
Let's put it this way. You could still shoot the buildings with your ember.
No.
The question is, could I shoot myself into a building?
You
Last
can't
I
rocket
remembered,
jump
you
with an
weren't a
ember.
cannonball.
Okay, so I don't have enough time to run into a building, is what you're saying.
You might be able to run into a building before Lando shows up. He isn't that close. You guys are much closer to
so
the town
Aaron-
than he is.
Okay, then you can say if that's still the same rule, but Aaron is going to slightly panic and run into the first house.
Can I grab him before he tries to do this?
Also, if this is PMD logic, the door will not be locked, and I will just be able to enter.
Oh no.
Well, we all
I
rolled
should've-
for you.
I should have taken the other option that was reacting before he can do anything.
No, it's
You
fine
know.
because we all rolled before him, so he's reacting last, unless he gets like a 12 or something.
But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So what should I do?
If you're gonna try
I was
and
deferring-
just book it to a building, it's probably just gonna be Dex Exert.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know how fast this boy is. So he
I
just
should have taken the foci that would
he
let
just-
me react first.
and he is now inside. He's now inside a store. It's not Uncle Jerry's. In fact, he didn't even read the name. He was so fast.
Actually,
It's a store, guys.
Yeah, this isn't a trinket store like
It's
the other one. So when you run
Isn't
in
the trinket-
here,
okay.
you see that it's got like a bunch of the berries. It's got a blast seed, maybe a couple wands.
But good thing I broke into a store and not some random guy's house.
It broke into the store, yeah. That's clearly how that one works.
So the rest of
might
you
actually be a decent place for him.
successfully, yeah, you all find a good place to hide under where he wouldn't be able to see you from the air.
party.
He said we're all in there, Ice.
Oh.
Yeah, you find like there's a hill, and then it has like a jutting out rock, so you can hide underneath it.
Oh, I get. Okay, so we're not all in the store then.
No,
As I said, we
you guys rolled to take cover, not to go to the store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
We're
just
taking
describing all of Aaron's new available things that he could buy.
He apparently really needs to sell this stuff. His economy is collapsing without us.
I mean, if you want to buy more pounce wands or blast wands or confuse wands or paralyze wands, there's plenty of wands in there.
Excuse me, do you have something to like
Do you have
how
bug
do I-
repellent?
no, that's the wrong character. do you have like, I guess, glue or something?
No.
That would be Uncle Jerry's. This is Explorer's
Oh, no.
Expedition.
Do they have no slip caps?
No slip caps.
Ah, okay. Okay. What's the most expensive item you have?
Oh, no.
my gosh.
You're going straight for the big guns, I see.
I'm just curious what they are.
All right, so the most expensive thing that this guy is going to have is more what's it called? What are those things called again? Apricorn armor. And so
the armor thing.
this one would this one has an AC. Let's see, where's the stats on this thing? Where's your stats? So yeah,
Right,
this
the
one
AC
would
is above the
have
right.
an AC of about 16, and it would give you resistance to rock type attacks.
Okay, but the important question is, how good do I think would I look in this?
I mean, you'd have some slick apricorn pauldrons, and you'd also have like was a segmented like overlapping chest plate.
Ooh.
It's built similar to Brigandine, so it can fit onto most everyone.
So how much does that cost?
He's actually going for it.
That'll cost 500 poke.
Okay, and he's going to get out his gold-plated credit card.
You don't have a gold-plated credit card.
Okay. Do you have something like maybe the entry model that's like a bit cheaper but still cool?
So he showed.
I have 300 poke.
Oh, for 300 poke. Well, we have just regular apricorn armor. It won't have any effects against any type matchups you may go into. No special features, but it's kind of hardy stuff, and it has an AC of 15, and that's it.
Ugh.
And keep in mind that your white scarf will still add on AC.
So you'd have 16 still.
Okay, would it give me any mobility
Penalties?
Like-
Or
No,
penalties? Yeah.
like I said, it's built like Brigandine, so it's meant to form around your features.
Oh, okay. I take it. I need something new. That's great.
All right, so
I can't believe he's actually doing this.
so Aaron now has himself some white apricorn armor
with the white scarf.
with a white scarf. It's matching. He's learning from newbie.
Oh no.
That's AC is 15. Okay. Well, yeah, I still need to dye that scarf purple somehow so it matches the art.
Purple and white is actually a very good color combination.
So yeah, you're wearing your backpack on top of this stuff, and your scarf on top of it as well.
I can't even imagine
The
how
only
this
thing
looks
that
like.
is bare is your head.
Oh.
Well,
Which
and your
I'm-
feet. You don't need feet things though.
I always wanted to be an explorer, but now I want to be a knight. Because I'm actually like the explorer thing didn't really work out, so I'm actually looking for something new. And oh, I hear something in my head. I don't know what that is. But so it didn't work out. But now I'm thinking of becoming a knight. Do you know if there's like any like place where you can like become a knight here around here?
So you don't want to be an explorer.
Well, I still, knights are still exploring. A bit different, I guess.
Well, you can
I like to
go southeast to the Lusk Guild.
Is there any other? Is there any other guild around? Maybe like one that's, I don't know, knight themed.
What are knights?
Did you know from these books? Well,
It is at this moment you realize you are talking to a lantern.
You mean like a literal lantern?
Like a literal lantern.
I thought you meant the Pokemon lantern.
I meant the lantern lantern.
Okay. I thought I was talking to the street.
Street light.
Yeah.
No, not the object. Lantern.
Okay. Well. Anyway, thank you. Yeah. And I should probably actually go now because
Yeah,
I don't
this is one
know
of
where
the
my
stores
friends
where it had like the place that they could swim in.
I kind of. I just checked the general chat. Yes. I will get it remolded.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So, and Aaron is just leaving the store. After putting on the.
You're just gonna walk out?
Yeah, but carefully. I'm slowly opening a door and looking around.
How carefully? What are you doing?
I'm very suspiciously looking left and right to see if there's anybody.
Can newbie see him from where he is?
No.
This is...
All right. Roll your wisdom notice.
Wisdom. Where's my notice? Do I have notice? I have notice.
This is terrible. Oh.
You feel like coming outside of the store would be a very bad idea, as Lando is flying over the city right now. Or not the city, the town.
But do I think Lando would recognize me right now?
In the store, like he won't see you if you stay in the store. If you go outside, he's definitely going to notice a Bagon in white apricorn armor walking around.
Okay, so then I'm just turning around, closing the door behind me, and saying, "And do you have like a backdoor exit?"
You're looking at a guy who's like in water right now.
Yeah, that depends. Do you know how to swim?
I mean, he did pretty well last time.
Well, I guess I will just wait a bit, and then he just sits down without explaining anything.
All right. So how long are you all going to wait?
So does
He's going to wait until he doesn't hear the helicopter buzzing noises of Ian Mega's wing beat.
Can we see or just hear him? I guess is the best question.
So
does he normally do something like this?
So if you come out from like your hiding alcove, and you peep over the side, you can see that Lando's just about made it to the post office of this town. Does someone want to make an intelligence notice check?
For what?
Yes.
All All right, who?
You're offering, so yes.
All right, well, who's doing it?
I will. I've got the +2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have a +1.
You get the feeling that if you go with Newbie's plan, Lando's gonna see you when he leaves.
My plan? What was my plan?
To leave as soon as
Lightning.
you quit hearing the hovering
Oh,
sound.
okay.
That means he's landed in the post office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, if we go now, this is...
Keep an eye on him and see when he leaves the area.
So
Mhm.
while he's delivering mail, you'll probably have some time to yourselves, and you could take a short rest to, if you're asked to work on minimize or things of that nature.
Okay, so if we've got enough time for a short rest,
We
can
should
I have
grab.
Newbie go in and grab Aaron?
You'll be
Yes.
spotted.
Maybe, unless. Well, he's in the postmaster right now, so
Yeah, he's in the post office right now.
I'm
So
gonna be
he
exciting.
won't see you run into the town, but you will be getting closer to Lando.
Do I be fun, guys, or do I play it safe?
Up to you.
Fun!
I would say you have.
What's
to
the
go
worst
grab
that
him.
could happen if he spots us?
A lot.
Do we notice from here that there's that he went into a shop that connects to the water?
Yeah.
Oh,
Most of the shops have like little carvings out so water Pokemon can swim in and visit them. So there's like not like a sewer system, but underwater channels that go in between the buildings.
An aqueduct.
They're not an underground aqueduct. Are you sure? But that's what we'd call that. Aqueducts are meant to carry water for drinking and planting.
Okay, whatever.
If anybody's going to check on him, it should probably be me.
Good idea, Aster. You go ahead and do that. Also, let him know he's an idiot, but tell him that nicely.
Don't tell him nicely.
Oh, it is at this moment, Aaron, you realize that you don't have waterproof sticky notes, and the lantern actually might.
you are out of money.
No, I'm not out of money.
Is there access to this canal system from where we are now?
So if you made a run for it, you would be able to get into the melodic sea, and you'd be able to swim into the canal system.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
And yeah, going to go ahead and do that.
All right, Aaron. So now that you've had this epiphany, what are you doing?
How much time has passed since I sat on the floor?
I mean, an Aaron time has probably been a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah. I was going to if you said 10 seconds, I would have said okay, so 10 minutes. Okay. Then I will get up and do the same thing as last time.
You're gonna buy more white.
No, not the. I'm not repeating the entire process, just the part where I look out the door.
Okay, so you don't see Lando.
Oh, we're ruining this eventually.
Okay, then I will slowly step outside and look around again. And when I don't see him, I will run back to where I came from, where I split with the party.
Oh no.
Alright, so you guys start seeing a blue, white, and more white guy charging at you. About the size of Aaron.
What has that idiot done now?
Newbie's gonna give him the look of disapproval.
All
But then
right.
he's gonna see that the scarf and the armor match, and he's going to lighten up a bit.
So Aaron eventually catches up with you guys.
You know, Ather was coming to check on you.
You almost get your faces plowed over, though, because if you remember right, you're under an alcove, which means you have the low ground.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Guys, I'm a knight now. Also, did Lando, like, is he gone?
Well, he went into the post office. We're waiting for him to hopefully leave.
Maybe we should check the post office. Maybe there's a letter for us.
No.
Oh,
Sounds
wait.
like an awful idea.
Oh, yeah. Oh. But maybe Fern could look for a letter for us.
Let's just wait for Aster to get back, wait for Lando to leave, and once he leaves, we leave.
Okay. But maybe okay. Just but what if Lando is like sending the wanted posters now?
Well,
and then now
even more
we don't
reason
stay
to leave.
around here.
Yeah, but where's Esther?
He's looking for you. Just wait, he'll come back when he realizes you're not there.
Yeah, but what if they find him first? Like, I'm just saying, if Lando is,
He grabs the sides of Aaron's head.
Aaron, listen to me. Aster knows what he's doing. He's underwater. Lando can't see him.
Oh, okay.
And back to Aster.
Yeah, so where you've made it to the canal. You don't know which store is which, though.
Can I try to like puzzle it out?
So
I just kind of think I saw where we are. I saw where Aaron entered.
So from the angle that you've entered, the edge of the town would probably be on your right, you think?
Right. And yeah, I mean, we saw the building Aster that Aaron entered, so he was on like the closest building to the edge of town, wasn't he?
Yeah. Pretty close.
Well, we saw him go into it, so was it the closest one or not?
Well, let's put it this way. At the edge of town, there's like more than one building. He could have gone left or right, but they're technically equidistant.
I see.
But you saw which one he went into.
So can I puzzle out where I should surface?
Let's see. Let's do like I don't want to use notice again, but I feel like I have to.
Actually, are these shops like? I mean, are there like underwater signs or something? Because a lot of Pokemon are going to be approaching them from this direction. There should be some sort of indication down here of what's what.
Yeah, so you see expedition equipment, but you don't know if that's the store Aaron went into. Well, actually, if roll wisdom know to see if you saw the sign while you were leaving town. Yeah, so you know for sure that Aaron was more than likely at this store or the one across the street from it.
Right.
So you surface and there's Lantern.
Alright, Aster looks around for a bit. Hey, was there a Bagon in here recently?
Yes, there was. He ended up purchasing some of the the basic apricorn armor. He had his eye on the rock-resistant one, but unfortunately he didn't have enough for that.
Oh, geez, that's expensive. And he left, I take it.
Yeah. He looked like he was looking for someone, like... He lingered here for quite a while. I guess you know him?
Yeah, I know him. Such a pain to track down sometimes. I don't suppose you saw which way he went?
He might have come back the way he came. He certainly didn't go deeper into town.
Alright. Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
Alright, and so... I guess you're going to return to the group.
Yeah. Actually, not quite. I'm going to get back in the general area and try to just pop up a little bit and see if I can see Lando.
You're going to look for Lando in the post office?
No, I mean, I'm going to surface from the Milotic Sea in the area where I first entered it and see if I can see Lando from there.
You don't see him yet. Neither do you hear the buzzing.
Can I see the rest of the party from here?
I'm gonna say yes, just because you know what you're looking for.
Okay.
Also, Aaron is now shining white. Either that or Kiona has suddenly gotten immensely taller.
I'm gonna try to just signal to them briefly to let them know where I am. And does it look like they noticed me?
Somebody over there, roll your notice wisdom.
Well,
because I imagine that most of your attention is looking for Lando or Aster, but not from, well, maybe from the water.
Okay, I love you too, Parser. Thanks.
Aaron is too preoccupied with his new armor.
Yeah, Fern spots you.
Guys, about Aster.
Wait, where?
Looking at us from the water.
Oh.
How can you tell him looking at us? He doesn't have eyes.
I waved to him.
Noticing that everybody else, or at least some of the rest of the party, still seems to be focusing on the, back on the town, Aster's going to go back underwater and just wait it out, hoping that they'll know to notify it when Lando leaves.
Yeah, so eventually you guys hear the buzzing sound again. Are you gonna stay in hiding, or are you gonna try to see if you can see where he's going?
rather not get spotted, but
Yeah, I figure we'll hide and Aster will just spy on Lando from the water.
I'm like,
They'll probably be
Yeah.
able to hear if the buzzing is getting louder or quieter.
No.
yeah, eventually the buzzing sound
Terra.
does fade away. You're not sure which direction
Terra,
you
it's
went, though.
Terra.
You know how he didn't
Maybe we
fly
should follow him.
overhead directly, though.
Okay, I will actually try it without leaving my cover. The chat can't see this, but Ice is not happy. I will try to keep track of him. Like I will try to spot him and see where he's flying without him. It's hard to explain. Hashtag battle maps.
He's going to peek out from under where
You're
we
gonna
are to
peek
try to
out
see
from under the
where-
Yeah,
rock
basically.
and try and spy on him.
Yeah.
Roll your
Yes.
sneak dex.
Regrets.
Yeah, sneak. I have a lot of sneak.
You didn't actually.
Oh,
roll
okay.
it, you just
I-
did
yeah.
2D plus
Yeah.
1.
I was very so at first I was like, wow, pass, and then I noticed, how did I roll a 2? Wait,
This is impossible.
Okay. Not much
not
better.
much better.
Oh, no.
All right, so Lando is seemingly flying northwest-ish. So you're assuming that he's heading over to the Slate Cliff outpost, and something his head turns towards y'all, your general vicinity, guys.
I'm going to try to hide as fast as possible. As soon as I notice he turns his head.
Eventually, the buzzing sound passes.
Darn, I was gonna have Newbie put Fern on his head and hope that it.
Oh, okay, I think he's gone now. And I think I know where he went. And I'm not sure if he should go there or avoid the place. It's hard
I
to...
think wherever he's going, we should not go.
So you.
Well, the thing is, I still really...
Also,
I still really...
Also, wear this, and he puts Fern on.
Am I just going to have to get used to being up here or something?
Probably. I mean,
You-
if any of us need a disguise, it's Aaron because he sticks out like a sore thumb otherwise.
The underside
What
of,
do you-
of Fern is white, which matches the rest of the outfit.
Perfect. Basically, I look like a shaman now, right?
No.
Definitely not.
No, but the thing is, like, I still think, like, I really want to find out what happened, and I kind of really
We're
think that.
moving along.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start heading off toward the Valara Guild.
All right. Esther is left behind. You guys completely forgot about him. He asked you one thing. Come get me when he flies away.
He didn't ask us to do that. He was hoping we would do that.
Well,
Anyway,
I'm
I'm gonna flash the luminous orb in his direction a few times.
I like how the luminous orb is now literally just a...
It's a beacon.
Yeah.
Aster very gingerly peeks out of the water and sees this. And then climbs out. Okay, so he's gone?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if he saw us because of, well, you know who.
Why did he turn around?
Why did you peek out?
Because I wanted... not going to.
Oh man, he pulls out the first sticky note. The first sticky emote.
I mean, I gotta say that really helps. No, I can actually tell you're angry.
Let's just get going.
Yeah. And then Aaron starts leading us.
Yep, and
Maybe to the Volara Guild or whatever it's called. Who knows? I know where we are going.
The Volara Guild. Alright, and that is where we are going to end today. For it is that time. Alright, so thanks for watching the red scarfed people. If you're newbie and Fern. I almost called him Leaf. And Aster has a red gem. And then you have the two people that are white. Because Aaron now has the armor. So yeah.
Right.
Thanks for watching this one, everyone. The town was semi-exciting.
Because of someone.
He made it more interesting.
And
we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.